Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to give you an update on the expansion of the Northern Coastal Highway between Miami Bay and Montego Bay. So this is where we are now. We are on the stretch of the road just on the outskirts of Miami Bay in Draxall. Now as you can see, this is a very busy road. So this road actually runs from Port Antonio to Negril. It's 225 kilometers of roadway. This is the longest road in Jamaica without question. It runs along literally the entire north coast of Jamaica. Now the busiest section of this road is from Montego Bay to Ocho Rios, which is where we are now. We are out by Draxall. So the government plans to increase that section of the road from 2 lanes to 4 lanes. It's actually 60 kilometers that they plan to upgrade from 2 lanes to 4 lanes. 60 kilometers of the 225 kilometers, because Montego Bay is where you have the international airport where the tourists come in, and then they go to Trelawney, Discovery Bay, Runaway Bay, and Ocho Rios. They also go to Negril, but that's a different road and a different project. This is the busiest part to Ocho Rios, between Montego Bay and Ocho Rios. And this project is going to involve 2 bypass roads. So out 60 kilometers that's going to be upgraded, 21 kilometers will be 4-lane bypasses for Discovery Bay and Runaway Bay. Now, we're not sure if those bypasses are going to be free or not, because the government announced they are going to be expanding the Northern Coastal Highway from Miami Bay to Trelawney. So nothing officially has been said, but we will keep you guys updated. But for now, 21 kilometers of bypass road will be built from Discovery Bay to Runaway Bay. Now, the price tag for this project is going to be 124 billion Jamaican dollars. It is going to be the largest capital expenditure in recent times in Jamaica. So the project is to ease the traffic between Mo Bay and Ocho Rios, and the government is spearheading the investment of 120 billion to build a new 4-lane highway. So it's officially going to go from Rose Hall in Montego Bay to Miami Bay in St. Anne. Now from the airport to Rose Hall is already 4 lanes. So they're just going to take it from Rose Hall to Miami Bay for the new lanes. Now look at this road. You can easily put in 4 lanes here. Easily, it could be 6 lanes. It could even be 8 lanes. They have so much space here, because when this road was originally built and designed, it was designed to be 4 lanes. It's just that they built 2 lanes at the time. Well, this section at least. Now, the government has signed a MOU with the International Finance Corporation, the IFC, and they are a branch of the World Bank that deals with public-private partnerships. So the IFC has been engaged by the government to design and execute this road project. So they will put together the project and find the partners. The same thing was done with other the other highways in Jamaica, as well as the 2 airports. And this project is expected to be Jamaica's first public-private partnership road project. So a financial advisory services agreement was signed by the Finance Minister, Dr. Nigel Clark, and the IFC. So that's just to get the project started with the planning and the route and all of that. And expanding the highway from 2 to 4 lanes will eradicate the congestion experienced by motorists traversing the North Coast corridor. So this project now is the National Road Operating and Construction Company, NROC, is in charge of the project. NROC. Now, the reason why we say NROC is because NROC was always in charge of the toll roads in Jamaica. NAA was in charge of the main roads, and it was said that this road was this highway would not be a toll road. So it's very interesting that NROC is in charge of it. And it was to start in the 2023-24 financial year. I don't think it's going to start then. So the signing of the MOU with Jamaica and the IFC is the first step towards the provisioning of advisory services for the project. So the IFC will put together the project and help the government find a partner. Now, in terms of contractors, I can't imagine it's not China Harbour Engineering Company, unless some foreign contractor is going to come in. But actually, I think they did sign a contract for China Harbour Engineering Company to be the contractor. And I think it had created some discussion because there is a nuts for the express bus. There's a depot for them over in Draxall. Because it wasn't put out to tender, something like that. I can't remember if it was this project or another one, but I would be very surprised. There's no local contractor that can do this project. So the project is to cost 124 billion. It's the biggest public investment in Jamaican history, according to Dr. Clark. And the next step will be the development of the project, which would include the necessary due diligence, the financial structures of the transaction, development of the transaction documents, and international competitive bids. So the IFC will put together all of this and then send it out to persons interested in bidding. And all this is done with the advice and support of the IFC, and it should launch a project for this fiscal year, although I don't think that's going to happen. And the IFC will help Jamaican government launch a public-private partnership and select a private partner. And as you can see from the amount of traffic that's on this road, this road has definitely used up its usefulness. Alright guys, thanks for taking a tour with us today. We will definitely keep you guys updated on any new aspect to this project. Alright guys, have a good day.